about vector subtraction? Strictly speaking, vector subtraction is not defined. So A minus B is equal to A plus minus B. And so if you have if I have an A vector and a B vector, I can subtract those. But I have an A vector here plus a minus B. So minus B is the reverse of this guy. This is minus B, and this is A. So A plus minus B is basically this guy here. And so this guy is A minus B, which is A plus minus B. And so that's what we're doing. So A minus B gives you this guy. And so that's vector subtraction. But again, on your calculator, you can subtract them. So however they're given, if you go on here, and if this is just doing this, so this, let's say this is 70 at 10 degrees, and let's say this is 50 at 50 degrees. And so, like, we can enter those guys that way. So basically go control square bracket. A is 50 at 50. So 50, comma, angle symbol, enter at 50. And then we're going to go minus my B vector, which is 70 at 10. 70, comma, I need an angle symbol, 10, enter. And so this, your calculator can subtract them. And I get this negative 36.8. So I get negative 36.8, 26.1. Let's convert that to polar form. So I'm going to go function, polar, triangle polar, enter, enter. And that gives me 45.1, 45.1 at 144, 44.6, which is basically this vector here. So this vector is shorter than A, so it's shorter than 45, so it's 45.1. I'm sorry, it's shorter than 50. And if you look at the angle here, that's approximately, 90 plus, 135, 140. And so that's that. And so this is equal to A minus B, or A plus negative B. And so that's vector subtraction. Vector multiplication. So basically in future videos, we'll talk about dot product and cross product. And we'll actually talk about a scalar triple product too in this class. But a dot product is A vector dotted with the B vector. On your calculator, this is dot P is the function. And again, I'll show that to you later. And so if you can dot two vectors to one another, the answer is scalar, and the magnitude is AB cosine theta, where theta is the angle between A and B. And so that's the magnitude of the dot product. And again, we'll use the dot product in this class. So the cross product between two vectors. And so you have an A vector and a B vector with some angle theta between them. If you cross A cross B, and so the calculator function is cross P. You take the A vector, cross it with the B vector. The result is a vector. And that vector is perpendicular to the plane that contains A and B. So if A and B lie in this plane, then the result of that is a vector that's perpendicular to this plane. And the magnitude of that guy is equal to AB sine theta. And so again, theta is the angle between A and B. And sine of that guy times the magnitude of A times the magnitude of B. And that gives you the magnitude of the cross product. And we'll use that in this class extensively as well. So, but we don't need them right now, so I'm just giving these to you as completeness in terms of mathematical operations.